channel.
Hello guys, what a day and welcome back to the channel Final, which is the channel that keeps you fresh and updated concerning spotlight related stories from fans' reaction to pre and post match analysis.
That's right.
In the match analysis, we'll go Chuko and Ewa Baba.
My brother.
To have you guys on this night's production, and they'll be kind enough to follow us across all social media platforms on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and of course our YouTube page at Final with 931, where we give you the full version of our stories. Don't just watch our video, want to leave your comment in the comment section, and hope you are subscribed to the channel Final with. So yes guys, today marks the last training section of the Super Eagles before they take on the Warriors of Zimbabwe, and it was kind of a closed door except for the brief 10 minutes we were able to see. Ogochukwu, what can you tell us about this brief training that we were able to see?
The training went as planned. I think they were just trying to dot their I's and cross their T's, before the game tomorrow, because tomorrow is the deal day, and I think we need the maximum 3 points. So I think Chelle is trying to finish the work he has on ground. Like he said in the press conference, that it is not over until it is over. They are looking at still winning the game. The match against Rwanda is behind them. They are looking forward to the game against Rwanda, and he's not looking down on the Rwandan side. That the Rwandan side is also a force to reckon with, and they're trying to face them holistically and probably defeat them for the swag for Nigerians.
Thank you very much, Chuku. Talking about dotting the I's and crossing the T's, you have always been a fan of how the players play in training, in your word, intensity-wise and other things-wise. Do you feel that, yes, they bring that a game training to the training, the little one you're able to see? Are you satisfied with the
Yes, to some extent, I am satisfied. I think one of the highlights of the training was the fact that Chelle had the majority of the players that started the game against Rwanda on the side. They had a mini game. He had the majority of players that started the game against Rwanda on the side, against the other side. The only different thing is he removed Bright Osai and then put Bruno Yemachi in the other side. So they had, I think the first team comprised of Ola now Bruno Yemachi, Kevin Bassi, William Trustegong, Wilfred Ndidi, Alex Iwobi, Samuel Chukwueze, Simon Victor Moses, Ademola Lookman, and then the team B was Igbo Ogu, Bright Osai, who was actually replaced. Alassane Yusuf, Papa Daniel, Joe Aribo, Victor Boniface, Tolu Arokodare, and Sodi Kumar, then Rafael Idika and Jordan. So I think it was just a mini game, and then eventually the team Ademola Lookman won. He scored a fantastic goal. The same thing, Papa Daniel was impressive. He was also smart, and I think the spirit is just high. I'm aware that the boys know what is at stake, and then they are ready to defeat the Warriors tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Ogochukwu, I made mention of how Papa Daniel has been exceptional in both training sections, even before the Rwanda match and now against this thing. Are we looking at a brief camo for him? Because it was only Tolu that we actually saw made minutes. Are we looking for a chance that Papa Daniel comes into this thing, because he's impressing in training?
The truth is, I really hope he does, because I don't want to see a case where you get the Victor Collins incident that happened in the last call up, where he came on and he came to the camp and did not get a minute. So I feel like if you call a player, especially these players from the local league, you should at least give them something to go home with,
because you don't know,
because the boy is
next time.
And the guy's actually impressive. So why don't you just allow him do his bid on the pitch? We've won Rwanda, although it's not over yet. But if we are winning, let's say 1-0 or 2-0, you can bring this guy on, and I feel like the guy can even start. But again, it is left for the coach to decide. But for me, if you feel like he deserved the call up, then he should also deserve to start the game.
To get minutes or start the game.
To start the game.
To complement what Ogochukwu was saying, I listened to Eric Sekochel, and he was asked some few questions, and he said that every of his team members can play, that everybody can deserve to play, but he makes the call. So he decides who to play. We don't know whether Papa Daniel is going to start, regardless of how impressive he has been in training. I think he still has to decide that. You saw how he surprised everybody with the selection.
So he can also do the same.
He never can tell. So I think we should just keep fingers crossed, and then I think, as far as I'm concerned, even if Papa Daniel doesn't get a chance, whoever is starting should get them. But the only thing we can always tell those that are starting is to get the work done in the early minutes, so that you can have a coach to probably do the right submission. That's what's off it up.
Thank you very much, guys. I've been following Eric Sekochel for a while, and I've checked his previous past activity that he has done. Is for the fact that the way he approaches every game is different from the last starting lineup. So we should brace ourselves, because we are looking about 2 or 3 new faces. Because I'm talking about the Malian side, how he has done in the Malian side. Every game is as if he effects a change, because probably he's impressed by what you bring to this training. That is why you actually played
that. That was why we saw that substitution that happened in the first half.
So another team now, different pattern. So you might see another different type of player. A typical example is what we saw with Brighton Sahi. Nobody saw it coming.
Yeah.
For Bruno Sopro, Machi, and Olaina. But that's by the way. Let's quickly talk about our opponent because they had their own. The coach Michael Nis had his own press conference, and EY and Ogochukwu. This man is not taking anything away from this fixture. In his words, he said that in as much as they did not start the campaign well, that they can match Nigeria toe to toe. This man, they ginger the boys.
Yeah, we said that earlier in the day. We talked about how brilliant the Rwandan side, the Zimbabwean side is, and no doubt to them. I think Michael Nis, the German tactician, has all it takes. But again, it is about who is ready to get the point. I think when we go toe for toe, we stand an edge over them in terms of the quality of players that we bring. But if we sleep, we will see a repeat of the Benin Republic versus Zimbabwe. So it's about us knowing what we want to do.
Getting early goals and killing the game.
And killing the game. You don't, for God's sake, you might bottle 2-0 lead if you sleep on those guys. So they are a formidable side to also play. So once you are winning your game, still be up and doing. No go sleep or say you don't win, so you can't go sleep. Nah, it wouldn't work, man.
Okay, thank you very much, Chugo. AY, earlier today we brought production concerning the strength and weakness of this Zimbabwe side, of which most of our subscribers tend to agree with us, the point we picked. I'm looking at it in a way that now we'll just talk about how the coach has been encouraging his players now. It's as if they are full of confidence coming into this. Because no pressure for them. They are full of confidence. No, the Zimbabwe side,
the Warriors.
Yes, they have to be. Because they are as good as. Look at the last match they played. Coming from the week of 2-0 down.
That's highest confidence. Yeah.
You understand? Assuming they were defeated, you might think the morale might be down. But somebody that was too good down and they eventually got too.
I feel like they won the game.
They won the game now. So they won the game literally. So they are bringing that same momentum into the Nigerian game. And let's not rule out the fact that they have experienced players like we've said in the morning. So I think we on our hand. We should not, because we've seen that Akwa Ibom is not a fortress anymore.
Was it ever a fortress?
A compound.
We are hearing that the NFF and the Akwa Ibom state government is trying to put out some incentives for people to
come and see the game,
tickets and free jerseys.
Exactly, this is what we need.
So I think that should be incentives for people to go and watch the game and support their darling Super Eagles. But I think the darling Super Eagles should also
do what to make them darling enough.
Because gone are the days when you know that the Super Eagles is playing and then the roads are
blocked.
But now what is happening? Everybody is focused on the game. Now nobody's concerned. But now that we have seen Chelle bring that revolution,
the love back,
the Super Eagles, maybe it's going to actually bring out the love back, and then we'll get to see the best of football now. Chelle and the Super Eagles.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, viewers. The tactics have been drawn by Michael Nis of the Zimbabwe side and Erisika Chelle of Nigeria. Believe me, tomorrow the football will do the talking. And yes, we have heard from
who's the best tactician.
Exactly, we have heard from Michael Nis of the Zimbabwe. We have heard Erisika Chelle, and believe me, I'm hoping that our boys will do the best. So be kind enough to go to the comment section and share opinion concerning the strong words of the Zimbabwe coach. That yes, they are into this, they are into it, and they will represent that their name warrior like into this future. That's our time. We see you guys.